we go. Actual, like, food stream time now. We're making schnitzel. We're gonna be making a nice German dinner. Loins are still a tiny bit frozen, but that's also going to make them easier to cut. And as I work them, they should become a little less frozen. I could also just sous vide their asses right now and get it done and over with. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Wild Houndor. How's work, by the way? Work is fine. I am off today. My sister took my shift instead. And my sister took my shift today. And then I'm off tomorrow as well. And then I'm back on Friday. I'm probably going to start taking up a couple doubles just so I have extra money. Because I am tired of being broke. So, okay. These are most definitely still a little frozen. But I can, once I get them, like I said, once I start working them, it should be a little bit easier. And then also, once I work them, it'll be easier. And then I can always, like, you know, kind of sous vide them, throw them in a plastic bag, and have them under some lukewarm water. Has it gotten easier? To a degree, definitely. I just have to get used to standing on my feet all the time again. That was the biggest part. Okay. Yeah, that was the biggest part, and like what was killing me early on was just I couldn't stand for long times. I'm gonna have to like peek at the stream every once in a while to see chat. So the goal here is to have these pork loins we got, because they are some pretty dense pork loins. I didn't do a great job on having these, but they're dense. And so now my goal is half them, and then I'm going to tenderize the piss out of them to make them flat. Have you gotten better tips? It's hit or miss on tips. It just depends on the night. and the person, to be honest. Sometimes I get, the full 20% tips. Sometimes I'm getting 5% tips. Like, it really just depends on the guest. I don't think there's a lot I can unfortunately do to change how people feel about the tipping system in America. So, that was a good one. I think I am probably going to do a little bit of like lukewarm water to defrost these a tiny bit more, help thaw them. And then, babe, you said something about setting up your laptop. I should be fine. I could probably set mine up on the mug shelf or something. Because the thing is, you gotta remember how little counter space we have in here. I'm not gonna be able to sacrifice much for a laptop. Do you at least have a decent table turnover? Oh yeah, dude, I'm good about getting a table in and out in about 40 minutes. Which they want us getting people to like 30-minute turnovers, which is just insane. But if we can do it, we can do it. If not, corporate shenanigans at their finest. So we didn't get any like authentic German breadcrumbs or nothing like that. So we're just doing a package of shake and bake, a little bit of shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. Kind of makes up for it though because you get more tables. Yeah, absolutely. We got a little bit of shake and bake here. Some shake and bake. It's just fun to say. Okay. And then I'm probably going to do the rest of this with breadcrumbs. My neighbor's throwing shit apparently. Mix it around. Mix it around. Feels like this is ASMR. And then we're going to throw some salt and pepper in there. Lemon pepper steppers. Let's go. Just some straight black pepper. Crushed pink Himalayan salt. It's nice, not gonna lie, the ASMR. Nice. Dude, I'm gonna do a little bit of steak seasoning because I think flavor-wise that should match up. I mean, because really a schnitzel is a steak fried pork one. Like, that's all that is. And then classics, onion powder, garlic powder. Can't live without them. Okay. Those put away. Gotta put the lid on this time. Here's some more ASMR for you. Am I doing egg wash then breading? I don't know. I should. I'm supposed to do, like, if you want a really, really good thick crust on them, you do bread, egg wash bread. But I don't know if I want to go that, like, that much breading on them. I'll fill the sink up with, like, lukewarm water here. Just do egg washing bread, not the third time bread. Well, no, so you don't do 3 breads. You take the loin, you go straight into the bread with it on both sides. Then you egg wash, because the egg wash is going to put bread in between where you already got bread at. Ideally, anyways. Okay, so that's good temperature. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Oh, I cala where you uh-oh. This is going to give you guys like an inside peek as to what I'm like, what it's like dealing with me on a day-to-day basis. Kind of moving around on me, which isn't great. I need it to sit still more than it is. Maybe as we get more of these loins in there. There's some that are like super chunky in here, and then there's some that are like some that you can just tell they were just trying to get their weight, you know, their weight put in. Okay. Ew. See, like at work, I always have a rag on my waist, so when I touch shit that I don't want to be touching, I wipe my hand off. At least until I get back in the kitchen and can go wash my hands again. I wash my hands probably way too much at work, to be honest. But also, I wash my hands... I wash them too much, but that too much is also simultaneously, like, actually the right amount of hand washing. And other people just don't wash their hands enough. Come on. There we go. Got the marbling on these though. It's actually really nice. Really, really nice. Babe, you can't say that. What? I can't say that I wash my hands too much at work? Or that I wash my hands the right amount and other people don't wash their hands enough? I simply speak the truth. They hated him because he spoke the truth. Yeah. Yeah, now some of these definitely probably could have used a whole nother day on the defrost. But that's okay. It is A-okay for me. This is mostly a learning experience. Also, Missy, next time we're getting meat, we're getting it from the butcher. I really don't mind Costco's butchers, because like I know it's quality, but you know, I just don't like, I did want these. We talked about it and I said, ooh, schnitzel. Oh, schnitzel. Okay. Let's go ahead and zip it up as best we can. Bro, these bags are duty. It just fucking ripped on me. Yeah, I guess I'll just fill up to that point. Sunkern. Now this isn't gonna like thaw them out at all. It's gonna defrost them a little bit, but my expectations are low, is what I'm saying. Because I asked her to tenderize them. It says like shit all over it. So anyways, chat, what's your favorite part of the adventure? Also, alongside our schnitzel, we're going to be having some wild berry strudels, courtesy of Deutsche Küche via Aldi. Shout out Aldi. Shout out Aldi, not Alti. Shout out Aldi. You know who knows a lot about this shit? Rune. Not even because it's German food, but because he worked for an Aldi. Actually, he worked for Lidl, which is their like German counterpart. What made you want schnitzel? Because I love German food. And because it's just like I said, a steak fried pork loin. And then we're going to have some German potato blend. Very interested to see how this one turns out. I'll leave both those in the freezer until our time comes. Move the pork chops around a little bit, try and get them to defrost. Put them Aldi zipper bags. Yeah, agreed. Oh, but F them Aldi zipper bags. It's Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is actually in September, which is true. It is to welcome October. And it's customarily, it was the end of harvest. So you would gather everybody with all your foods that you had harvested throughout the season, and you'd have a big old shindig to get shit-faced. Then time to get litty. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to start heating up the oil now. We got plenty of time on that, so I'm not super worried. Thinking rather than use the whole sink for my water, I'm just gonna use my pot, because that makes sense, you know. Sick. And then it also stops it from wandering around. Okay, we're going to try getting into the kind of bottom of this first. Oh, this one feels nice and unfrozen. So we're going to grab that one. And we're going to start tenderizing. This is going to be loud, chat. And I quite apologize. Oh my god, it's like stuck to the fucking cutting board now. Okay, so now we have our first pork chop. It looks so good. Also, me pounding this has caused rice to come out from under the cutting block, so, or the knife block, so that's fun. That's weird. That's suspicious. Hold on. Pork chop. This is the pork chop. Now, what y'all doing? Back. My neighbors were out doing shit. I had to say hi. So anyways, what was I saying? So if I wanted to do this the proper way, like, yeah, I need to egg wash these. Egg wash bread. But kind of just want to do breadcrumbs and throw them in, you know? What do you think, chat? What does chat think? What does chat think of the Great Pork Chop fiasco of '86? Oh, you know what? I'll egg wash it. I'm also going to make myself a nice beer. Do it properly. Boo. Not the answer I wanted. But definitely the answer I deserve. Okay, that means I need to get a bowl for the egg wash. What do you think? Probably 4 eggs? 2 eggs? Babe, I don't know if I ever told you this story. It was one of the times Emerson stayed with us for a little bit. Womp womp. I don't know that I ever told you this story, but there was one of the times Emerson stayed with us. Either stayed with me while you guys went out and did something, or stayed with us. And I taught her the water trick for eggs. Because you know how like they float if they're bad, they sink if they're good. And I told her, I was like, okay, go ahead and test the eggs for me. I'm going to go use the bathroom or whatever. And I came back, and the kid had cracked the egg into the water. Like, instead of, you know, putting the egg, like I did, in the water, cracked it into the water, and was just like, oh, it doesn't seem like it, or it seems like it's good, it sank. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you're right, it sank. You're right, it sank. You are correct in that notion. But, that wasn't the test. Okay. Trying to like keep shit as clean and organized as I can because we don't have a lot of counter space, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna keep it. What did I tell you and she? Perfect mix of you and me. Yeah, I've said that for so long too that she really is. Okay. Oil can come back down. So we're gonna go and crack our eggs here. Oh, that was almost bad. Hey babe, come out here. I need to crack an egg. Fuck me. No, fuck you. In case you guys haven't seen it, go check out my TikTok where I crack an egg on my girlfriend's head. Top tier. It was good shit. Okay. I mayhaps have lost the plot here, but we will get back to it, I promise. So I just added a little bit of milk and garlic to the egg wash. One, to give it a little bit of flavor, but then two, to help kind of thicken it up and give me enough egg wash to get through all these pork chops, or schnitzels, rather. So, we're going to take our first one. I'm going to do this as like a testing run to see how well these work. Bro's making his scrambled eggs. Honestly, I don't put garlic in my scrambled eggs. Come on now. So we're going to drop it into the breadcrumbs here. Flip it, drop it in again. Okay. Brush some up on the sides. Okay. Then we're going to shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Now, chat, I don't know about you, but that looks like a damn good breaded pork chop. Yeah, I put garlic powder in there. Garlic powder and onion powder. Now, I'm going to leave that one just by itself, because I think that might be the way to do it. You know? Like, that looked really, really well. That looked really, really good. And part of my fear is I don't want to run out of fucking breadcrumbs. Go in for another piece. This one feels pretty well thawed. So that's good. Loud noises alert in 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good for that pork chop. They're not getting as flat as I was hoping they were or would, but now this one, straight for the egg wash, into the breadcrumbs, onto the tray. It's a nice, healthy egg wash there. Let it drip. Boom, right into the breadcrumbs. Throw a little extra on there. Then tray. 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 Say. Okay. This is that one. It came out pretty nice. Except for like the thumbprint that's in there. I feel good on that one too. And then the third one, we're going to do how you get a real thick crust on there. And this is how I fry everything else. Is breadcrumbs, egg wash breadcrumbs. Oh, this one's nice and loose right there. Okay, loud noises alert. 3, 2, 1. This one's real loosey-goosey. But this one also is like gotten the thinnest out of smacking them. So I'm liking this one. But again, breadcrumbs on one side. Flip it. Make sure it has a nice saturation of breadcrumbs on it. Yep. Egg wash. Breadcrumbs again. Now that one looks like a damn fine pork loin. And you can tell, I don't know how well it'll show on here. So this is the one we just doubled. You can see where it's thicker than like this one and this one. I can hear the oil on our pan is popping and ready to go. So we're gonna speed run the rest of these. I think the egg wash into crumbs onto plate is the best way to go. It's the most consistent, at least. So I think that's the way I'm going to go with this. And I think I'm also just going to get all the tenderizing done at once. So I'm just going to beat the shit out of them for, I'll be hammering for probably a minute or two. And then I'll check chat again. But for now, go ahead and gonna beat my meat. Loud noises warning in 3, 2, 1. Well, that one didn't want to stay. Never did I ever think that I'd be beating my meat on camera for people. God, yeah, the pork chops that are on like the bottom have thawed super nice. But the ones like in the middle, not at all. Yeah, like this one, almost entirely thawed out right there. Which means this one's going to get real nice and flat. Very good. I don't know if I want to stack them, but I'm going to have to. So otherwise I'm going to run out of room. Okay, get the egg wash on there. Nice and good. Let it drip off. I feel like I owe my upstairs neighbor an apology too after this. Okay. That one turned out real good. Now, like I said, I think just straight egg wash to breadsticks, Jesus, to bread crumbs feels like the play. She stomps more than Nala. She stomp. She do that on the stomp. She stomp. I don't know, since we heard her getting boned that one time, she's been a little bit quieter. Hasn't been as problematic. I'm not letting these drip for as long as I probably should, so I can get all that fucking egg wash off. Because the egg wash, if I leave too much on, will gum up a lot of the breadcrumbs, and then by the time I get to the end, the crumb won't be worth a shit, unfortunately. Which I think is part of why I'm so like anti-egg wash 99% of the time, is because then it ruins your breading, and I like a really, really good breading. That one's still like frozen. That one's good. That one's good. That one's still a little frozen, but that's good. A little frozen, but still good. That's a hockey puck. And the last time I was reaching down into a pocket of meat, that was a wild ride, let me tell you that. All right, six more. About to get beat right now. I'm gonna try beating more than one at a time. All right, here we go. I'm getting covered in the juices as I smack them, and it is taking a lot of my big boy muscles to not want to vomit about it. I'm being very brave. I'm being very brave for the sake of content. Ow, motherfucker. Okay. More smacky smack. What'd you say? Apron. How right you are. Real quick, like, tell me how long I need to fry these for. Egg wash. Pinch and let it drip. And then breadcrumbs. What would I say the ounce is on them? Call it 3.5 ounces. Remind me to wash that fucking scale off now, though. Pinch it, let it drip. Pinch it, let it drip. Pinch it, let it drip away. Then we put on all the breadcrumbs. I like a lot of fucking breadcrumbs. Da, 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 da. It's pork chop cooking. Bum, 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 bum. How thick? Like 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch? I'd say 1/2 inch. I'm not getting them very thin, unfortunately. They're about 1/2 inch. Pinch and let it drip. Pinch and let it drip. Pinch and let it drip away. Then you put on all the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs taste really fucking good. Oh God. What did you put in here? In a large non-stick pan over medium heat, add enough oil to cover the bottom of the pan. Once the oil is hot, add bread cutlets a few times. Saute 3 to 4 minutes per side until cooked through. Reduce heat if cutlets are browning too quickly. Remove to a paper towel lined plate. Cut one double. Check double. So, I'll err on the fore side of that. Probably about 4 minutes for the first side, 3 minutes for the second. Pinch and let it drip. Pinch and let it drip. Pinch and let it drip away. Okay. Nice rub down into breadcrumbs. Nice rub down in the breadcrumbs. Even worse, I still got probably a 6 more to tenderize and wash and fucking crumb before I can really start frying. Don't forget the lemon wedge, most important part. We have lemons. Did you pick up lemons so we can do that? Otherwise, I'm going to run out to the parking lot, grab that lemon that was underneath that car, and we're gonna use that. Okay. All right. Breadsticks, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs. Flip. Breadcrumbs. Yeah, I've got a whole mountain of loins that need cooked right now. So I might, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook 2 or 3 to kind of test it, see where we stand here. And if they work, then great. And if not, I'll adjust accordingly. Oh yeah, that oil can probably go up another fair bit. Okay, 4 minutes, chat. 4 minutes on the clock. Looks like we will get done at 7:10, or we'll flip on 7:10 for the first batch. That smells fucking delicious, though. We're out of, or not out of, but we're low on the breadcrumbs, so I'm going to top them off here while I'm in between. Fuck it. Finish that off. Re-add my spices. Smells so good. Okay, while I'm finishing that, I'm gonna stir this up again. Okay. It's about that time, so let's go ahead, pull the lid, flip. I over adjusted on temperature, but the skin on those is coming out really nice. So I over adjusted on temperature a little bit. So they're a little, the first ones are a little, gonna be a little darker than the rest. Somebody keep me on this, 3 minutes. Down to just 2. Three minutes from now, yeah. I mean, I can check my watch, but I don't want to get distracted. Okay. Test. Numero uno. God, every time I look at this fucking knife, it hurts. Nice cut through the middle. Is that pork chop? Maybe another minute on it. But damn, that looks so good. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that is like pink, and that was the thickest of the 3 cutlets. So I think 4 minutes on one, and probably 4 minutes on the other, and we're golden, baby. So let me You know what? While I'm doing that, I'm gonna have some more cooking. I'm gonna get a few more going. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I didn't pay attention to when I put those in, so that's a ruh-roh. That's a party foul on my part. Okay. Into the breadcrumbs. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Huh. We're marching through the woods. On and on we push. I do think that I quite like these. And if I thought I could do more cooking streams, I absolutely would. Unfortunately, like the good cooking streams, like I'm thinking of like Cutie and Ludwig and Charlie. Like when they do them, first of all, they've got a big ass kitchen. They got a fucking LA style kitchen. And then second of all, they got like a camera set up that's attached to like a laptop or something, and that's how they read everything, as opposed to me just running this off my phone. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish breading this one, and then I'm gonna flip those. I hear you in there clipping something, you rotten bastard. Now that one, oh yeah, timing on the flips on these was perfect. That's fucking perfect, dude. Come on. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. a nice level of crunch to it. The like breading and everything isn't overwhelming the flavor of the meat. I think, chat, what I was thinking about, Nostalgia November, I think I want to do Simpsons Hit and Run all the way through, because I don't know that I've ever finished that game. One of my freshman year college roommate, actually, bought me a copy of it. DVD, or not DVD, but CD copy of that game. I still have it. That was just such a funny little gift to me, and I was so moved by that little gesture. I did not say jester, I said gesture. One of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, whatever I did for these. That was about 10 minutes in total. Holy shit. I'm going to cut that fresh one and check. Nostalgic to us and not everyone, but I want to play Diablo with you in November. We could play Diablo 1. Okay, that one I might toss back in. It needs like another maybe minute. I would do 5 instead of 4. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking now too. Okay, let's get these last two tenderized and crumbed so I can start putting dirty dishes in the sink. Any of that to happen, so that's fine. That'll do it for those two. Okay, the last two that I got to tenderize, chat, and then it is all. Or should I just? You know what? Fuck it. I might have 2 fat ass fucking loins. Let me clear some room on the tray. Instead of tenderizing them, I'm just gonna fucking full size loins. Remember to add cooking time then, yeah. So we just put these in at 1:16 uptime. So at 1:20 uptime, I flip. And then at 1:25, we pull. You know, actually, fuck it. I don't want 2 different ones. Hammer time. Okay. With that, tenderizer's done. And once I get these washed, the cutting board is done. And then I might just cook up this egg wash with some eggs. No raw meat was used in it? Yeah, but like you gotta cook it, so you know, whatever bacteria's in there dies anyways. Why not? This one right here, this biggie, we're gonna double dip. Because I got a lot of breadcrumbs and egg wash to use. So we're gonna lather this big boy up. Shake them off a little bit. Drench that boy again. Drench him. Oh, he is so drenched. He is soaking it. He is doing cartwheels on it. Sorry that you're the fun police? Yeah, you are. But it's okay. And I still love you. You just keep me healthy. For the most part. And that right there. That's mine. That one right there that I just pulled. That one is mine for sure. Take it out at 7:25. 7:25. Oh. Sorry. I'm reading my uptime. So uptime is at 1 hour 20 minutes in like 10 seconds. So that was my cue to flip these. And that's a good start. I think 5 minutes on this side will be good. So at 1:25 uptime, we're going to take them out. Real quick, gonna wipe down surfaces through here. I actually do think I will go up and apologize to our neighbor and just say like, hey, sorry if it was loud, I was cooking dinner, here's some extras, do you want some? 121 and 1/2. And now it's just a lot of cleanup time. And also probably start on our potatoes. Open the bag and pour the frozen contents into a warm skillet. Cook uncovered on medium heat for 8 to 10 minutes. Ready to use. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to do these in the cast iron. But with that, that means I need to get a proper plate to transfer all of our pork chops to. I keep calling them pork chops, but I know damn well they're schnitzel. But what is schnitzel but a fried pork chop? Pork chop ponders, brought to you by the kitchen. Give that a little bit to warm up. Throw just a smidgen of olive oil in there. Oh. If I could have done that in high school, I'd have been a lot cooler. That's all I know. Oh man, I was like, man, it smells like something's like, not burning, but not right. I just re-oiled the cast iron, so it's probably the fresh oil burning. That, I think I probably need a little bit more oil in here. So, drop a little bit of oil in. But yeah, no, I see it coming off the bottom of the pan, so it's definitely just burning in the new oil. Smells like a candle. Okay. Let's get a couple more in there. Starting with Big Billy. I think I can only fit 2 on this one. Okay, so uptime is 26, so we'll pull at 30. Or not pull, flip at 30. I'm going to have to beat thermic reduction here. But yeah, chat, this has been actually a really pleasant stream for me. Oh, not gonna lie. Had a lot of fun. And I hope you all have had fun tapping in. Love you. I've been snacking on the very first one that we cooked because it's just so goddamn good. Yeah, even if that one's absolute thickest, there's barely any pink left. I mean, like no pink whatsoever. Okay, so at 35 on uptime, we'll take these out. As for the potatoes, when everything stops steaming, as I assume when we're done, I don't think I'd beat thermal reduction here. 8 to 10 minutes to rip potatoes. But I'm thinking I'm going to give them a little bit longer because it's 2 bags and it cooled my pan before my pan got hot. I can't actually read those. I'm not really sure what's like super German about these potatoes, to be honest. But I'll take it. Okay, got about 1 more minute. Not even. And then these boys are ready to be pulled. Actually, they're ready to be pulled now. I'm gonna give this big one probably another minute. And then I just turned the heat down, not off entirely, on the potatoes. We'll let those simmer for another, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. And then I'll pull them. But big boy has now officially had 10 full minutes on the grill. A little burnt, but he feels hefty. He feels cooked. Okay. At 40, we're flipping. Perks of a super small kitchen. Can't do shit. Okay. Preheat to 425. It's toasty. Place frozen strudels in foil-lined baking tray in the center of the oven. Bake for 30 to 40 minutes. Thank God I read that. Because I was just talking to my girlfriend about whether we wanted these with dinner or after dinner. Bruh. Didn't feel like they took that long last time. I want to go outside and just stone cold some beers. I drink 1 beer. I drink 2 beers. I drink 4 beers. I drink 10 beers. And I still whoop your ass. Point for next time we get these, we can't get just 1 box. Because 1 box is just 2 of them. We need like 4 of these motherfuckers. Oh, look, they're strawberry. Alright, please tell me I got another beer in here. Oh, I do. I drink 2 beers. That's good. That's real nice. Okay, 30 seconds and then we're gonna flip. I flipped early. Okay. Flipping time. Flipping time is on my mind and there's a little. The 2 that went on first, unsurprisingly, a little toasty. The one that didn't get put on immediately, not too bad looking. So chat, tell me about yourself. What do you like to do for fun? What brought you to my channel? What made you stay? I know it was this sexy bod. I actually do have a blicky, but I can't show it on stream because I'll get in trouble. Acts of service. That's what brought you to my stream is acts of service. This is an act of service for you. Brother. Oh yeah, brother. and your ass is mine, and that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so. I like drooled whenever I looked down. Bro, black cherry, cherry orchard, cherry yogurt, unbeaten. Untouchable. The other flavors wish they could get on her level, you know? It's fucking good. It's so good. It's so good. That was delightful. Okay. We're at 44 minutes, which means those will be ready in about a minute. Oven is at 250. Every time I go and look at that girl. Every time I go and look at that girl. She typing. She's saying something. Remember, Chad, if every pork chop was perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. Goddamn right. But you know what pork chop is perfect? This pork chop. Alright. Flipping time is on my mind. And okay, we had a bit much there. Bit much on that one. That one looks perfect. I give this one another minute because this was the one that came on a little late. And then AO +2. What part? Which part did I +2? The bam. Boom. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is it. This is how we do it. Chat, I'm gonna go back and clip that. Cause could you see me throwing my clothes off out there? I hope so, because that is going to be the funniest. I didn't go take a piss. I took my shirt off. I changed. And came back out shirtless because I thought it would be funny. But alas, I probably do need to wash my hands anyway, so. Somebody's bitch get fucked this evening. Huh? Let him knock. That was not a knock. I don't know what that was. I don't know if he's doing this or if he's doing this. Why did it do that thumbs up though? Did you guys see that or did only I see that? Oh, yeah, no, what the fuck? I hope you guys can see that. You see it? Okay, cool. So I'm not going crazy. Bump. Fucking Twitch had me tweaking for a second. Pit boy coded. Not every thumbs up is a pit boy. Alright, that's about 425. I hope. Well, yeah, over 400, under 450. So that goes in. Fucking, what did I say? 30 minutes, right? 30 goddamn minutes. And she's off. I really wish I had that muscle still. That one was one of my favorites always. Because I've always had this. And then I used to have this. And being able to flex that always felt so cool. Especially on this one. I ain't had good muscles in years. Okay, we're in 51. It definitely needs some new oil before these last 3. I feel like a man's man right now. beer in hand, apron on, no shirt on, hat on, cooking up some meat. Ron Swanson would be proud. I'll leave you alone then. Every time I go in there, I'm catching her type. Typing away. Type. Type. Hot. Who knew that masculinity would be so attractive? Flip those at 51. That means at 56. We're good to go. Chat, I need you to watch the oven for me for a second. Okay, chat, I'm back. And what do you know? Probably actually should give it another minute. good. Now, they should be ready. Funny because we had talked about before this putting or doing the pork chops in the skillet, the cast iron. Because ordinarily I would. I'd cook everything in my cast iron if I could. But we were talking about it and I was like, I don't want the extra oil that pops up to go everywhere. Which is why I'm doing this in this one. That can kind of sit up a little bit. And I can put a lid on it to help keep it from spilling everywhere. Okay. That track is done. These need to stay out. This probably should stay out. It can go top of its respective food. My knife is done. I need to re-wipe my countertop. Babe, will you text these sweeties? Let them know the pork chops are ready if they want some. When I saw them outside, I offered because I knew we'd have a shitload extra. A lot of pork chops. Oh my god, you guys can't even see the mountain of pork chops right now. There's so many pork chops. So many. Also, if you guys love this, you're going to see this on the VOD channel at some point this week. I'm going to start working backwards, essentially. So I'm going to start posting more recent streams and roll them back into the VOD channel. You can also freeze them. Yes, we can. I figured we had, what, 18, right? Because I halved 9. Figured giving them 3 doesn't hurt. 3 or 4 if they want them. I'll leave the door slightly open just in case. I sent a text as well. I did see the text come through. I didn't even fucking see what time I put these on. I'm gonna give it another minute or two. Minute and a half. How about those Chiefs? Yeah. That extra bubbling tells me they're done. Okay. So at 2:08 uptime, these will be ready to flip or ready to pull. The strudel will have 10 minutes left. And our potatoes, I'll probably just start reheating about 2 or 3 minutes before. But that's it. That's it. That's a good German meal right there. Let me cut the lemons. I almost forgot the lemons. Thankfully, we don't have any lemon stealing whores around here. What'd you say? I didn't read it. He didn't forget, chat. I did not forget. Who goes there?
Hello, Schnitzel neighbor.
Hello, Schnitzels. See?
What is your welcome or thank you say?
Well, Danke's, or thank you's Dankeschön, bitte schön's please, and Entschuldigung?
In Spanish.
Oh, in Spanish?
In
What is
Spanish.
what?
Thank you.
Gracias.
What's your welcome? De
Then,
nada? De nada.
you guys want one each? How many you want?
I'm excited. It smells so good. Have you tried one yet?
Yeah, I had one. I had like pretty much the first one I cooked.
You
Gave you
get to
four.
do some quality control.
Quality control. Yeah. It was mostly to make sure I was cooking them all the way through on the time that I was giving them. If any of them are pink, which they shouldn't be, I apologize. Wasn't trying to kill you. Yeah, honestly. Just throw them in the fucking microwave and nuke them for like 5 minutes.
What we do with the Olive Garden, don't they?
Actually, no. We'll fully recook it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is nice to know. I'm being loved at the Olive Garden.
For real. What is this?
We got a new cork board.
I
We're
love
doing
it.
some feng shuiing.
I love it.
Caitlin is,
Big into feng shui now.
no, well, she's eager to change up the bedroom because,
We've been talking about that too.
My friend runs a super interior design and not even just like a survey, but like she did do them on Sunday night. And I was like, fuck, you don't leave the bedroom. I hate the bedroom. So fucking with the fish, like, sent me all sorts of
Configurations. Well, so I know like feng shui. The problem with our bedrooms is that we can't put our beds on that wall because you're not supposed to have your feet to the door, and like actual proper feng shui rules. And then like it's so weird the rules on them.
but it might work out because the computer's like
Up by the front now.
X amount closer to
Yeah.
the secondary puck, so maybe I can start doing something.
We have the bed on this one out. I don't love it covering the window.
We have ours. I mean, you've seen ours. Like ours is kind of the same way, and like we're not huge on it either. But also like with a queen bed, you don't have a lot of fucking options.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What we got.
I enjoyed we have that washer dryer. I liked having the bed up against that because it felt like you made good use out of the room, but it's not the preferred way to have a bed.
No, for sure.
But we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna give it a couple sweets.
Oh, before you walk away,
Yeah.
I have lemon for you.
The real German,
Yeah.
I think.
Fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
One for each piece.
beautiful. I can't wait to give you a food review.
I expect one.
Do you have the Yelp account?
No. I did this all live on Twitch though. That was fun.
Oh, shit.
Catch you guys later. Okay, these probably are ready to pull. We're at 2:08. Alright, chat. I think that's going to be it. Thank you all for joining. Look for this on the VODs channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.